Best record in the NFL, most selections to the Pro Bowl games. The Eagles continue to set the tone for accolades. 8 Eagles players named to the Pro Bowl games. You know, because it's not just a one solid game now, it's a whole week of festivities. Headlined by 6 on offense, of course, including the MVP candidate Jalen Hurts, Darius Slay, and Hassan Reddick holding it down for Philly's defense. The Eagles lead the way in the NFL with 8 selections. After that, you've got 5 teams sending at least 5 players. Right behind that 8 mark is the Cowboys and the Chiefs. Both have 7. Ravens, Niners, and Vikings round out that list right there. On top of our list is Ryan Harris here, checking in with the Christmas spirit. I think he might have some gifts for us later, but we can wait for that. The fun, though, for the Pro Bowl is talking snubs. NFC is what we'll get to first. What was your biggest snub? And if it's not Christian McCaffrey, why not?
Oh, it is Christian McCaffrey. How does he not get into the Pro Bowl? Not only is he still almost close to 1,000 yards, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry, over 8 yards per carry against the game with Tampa Bay. I just called the game against Seattle that they had. He touched the ball over 30 times between rushing and receiving. He's so good that he makes Brock Purdy look like he's an all-pro. How does Christian McCaffrey not get on here? And then I'm sorry, Zach, I can't believe I'm saying this, but can we get a little something for Jared Goff? I mean, over 3,600 yards passing in the NFL this year, tied for 8 total yards. Yes, it's topsy-turvy, but he's got his team battling for the playoffs. Christian McCaffrey, fire everybody that he's not on the Pro Bowl list. And then Jared Goff, I mean, I grew up in St. Paul, Minnesota. I think Jared Goff belongs there a little more than Kirk Cousins with the way he's got the Lions playing.
Okay, so Kirk Cousins should be X off there. We should get Jared Goff. What about defense there in the NFC? Should the Eagles potentially have even more than 8, like maybe James Bradberry also making the cut?
Absolutely. Bradberry, Hargrove, those guys should absolutely have been on there. And that defense has been so good. I think they've fallen into that too much success realm. Not too much have they struggled against the team. So, yes, there should be at least 1, if not 2, because of that defensive line of the Eagles that should be in the Pro Bowl as well.
Snubs in the AFC, we first have to start with Tua Tagovailoa. He gets the most fan votes, so the fans love him, but then he doesn't make the team because the coaches and players don't vote him in. What does that say about how he's viewed in the NFL?
Well, people don't believe in Tua Tagovailoa, and part of the reason is because, and for those who have been in the NFL and played in it, it's because of the way the ball comes out of his hand. I've talked to multiple GMs, multiple coaches, and the common refrain is we don't know how the football gets to the receiver. And sometimes it looks like he's just kind of lightly passing it out, but he's putting everything on it. He's also been injured. And a lot of things, and one thing that fans miss is that in the NFL, one of the things they want your quarterback to be is available. They want an injured quarterback to be able to play more than their healthy backup because of the knowledge that quarterback possesses. So not only is it the velocity that has people in the NFL not like Tua Tagovailoa at that Pro Bowl level, but also because of his availability. He absolutely has played well enough to make it to the Pro Bowl. I mean, they're currently 7th in the AFC playoff seed, so he deserves to be there as well.
If he deserves to be there, then, and you look at the rest of the AFC who made it in with Mahomes, Allen, and Burrow, who are you taking off of that list?
I make Burrow work for it again. I'm impartial to young players getting up there. And listen, if you're playing quarterback in the AFC, this could be the story for the next 10 years, Zach, right? You could have 5 Pro Bowl, able quarterbacks to play at that position. There's going to be snubs left and right. But when you talk about what Justin Herbert's done, I mean, I've said it before. I've played with some of the best quarterbacks of all time, and I have never seen anything like like Justin Herbert. He is an unbelievable talent, arm strength, window, courageous throws. I mean, Justin Herbert really is at an elite level. Over 4,000 passing yards this year as well, so that was a snub.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.